Good morning, Dragonlings, and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is Skye, and I typically write paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes. I'm also a freelance formatter and proofreader, and you can find out more about me, my works, and my authorships at my website, sdhegyes.com. We are doing live stream writing sprints today. It's St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day for those who celebrate it. I really don't, because I don't drink that much. Though that being said, it's been a rough, really rough couple weeks, months, I don't know, year. So we've got wine. I might drink a little bit. Hell, it's 4 a.m. and I'm like, is it too early to drink? We'll see. So yeah. It's 4 a.m. for me, so it's really early. So I apologize if I yawn, rub up my face a lot, because, yeah, that's what I do. Hi, Goblin. Bye, Goblin. I guess he decided he didn't want to join me. So who do we have here already? We have Francesca. Let's see if I can get these to show up today. Naked Firefly, hello. And Grayson Wild, about to lay down, peeked at YouTube at the right time. If you are tired, go to bed. I realize this is an odd time for anyone to be streaming. It partially started as an experiment, and because I wanted to keep streaming on Tuesdays, and this is one of the few slots that was open that I can technically do because I have kids that go to school. And actually now the kids are out of school, thanks to the worldly plague that is transversing the world. So, yay. Okay, this keeps shifting. My desk keeps shifting. We moved the desk. I used to be in that corner facing that wall, so that my back was to the lizard's tank, and now, of course, the lizard tank and the bird cage are behind me. So that's always fun. But yeah. What's everyone working on today? I've got 4 chapters left to read and review of Damned and Desolate, which is the first of my 4-book series, coming out starting in June, and then I will be on to the 2nd book in the series, and hopefully finishing that up by the end of the month. That's the goal, at least. So we'll see how that works. Yay. Wait a couple seconds. I'm going to be doing 20-minute sprints. See if I've got everything set up so we can go ahead and start at 5 after the hour, since I'm on here alone. By the way, if anyone ever wants to be on camera, just let me know, and I'll send you a link before I go live. I try to send them out, I love you, 15 minutes before I go live, but it doesn't always work that way. At least 15 minutes before I go live. But I also realize it is a weird time for anyone, so I completely understand if you don't want to be on camera. I'm getting everything set up. Let's see. Grayson is working on fantasy. Awesome. And Naked Firefly is editing like I am. I am moving the computer screen, apparently. You want to come in here, Goblin? Come on in. We'll see how long he just stays in here before he decides that he wants to leave again. Let's see if I can show you guys him. There he is. Say hi, Goblin. Now I'm having trouble with the camera. There we go. Okay, all the animals are deciding to join me today. Bagheera, who never joins me anywhere, has decided to, no, let's not press buttons. Don't growl at me. Ugly. If you quit getting fights with everyone, you'd be okay. There you go. I know you don't want to stay in here. Hey. Stop it. She was in here first. Ugh. Garrett doesn't like anybody. He's a grumpy old man. Even though he's only a couple years older than her. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Francesca is working on a paranormal teen novel. 29,000 words to go. Awesome. The cute one is the one that's playing rambunctiously around the room, actually. So there's that. Come here. Come on up here. You gonna come say hi? Oh, goodness. This is the cute one. Let's see if I can. Boop. Of course, the banner went back up. I didn't realize that. No! Stay for like 5 more seconds. She's still a kitten, so she's still growing. And she is tiny but cute. Okay. Lay you down. There you go. Happy? All right. Let's go ahead and start our first writing sprint since it's like 2 minutes after I originally wanted to start. Oops. She's going to wreak havoc behind me. I know it. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, time's up, everyone. How did everybody do? I finished one chapter and get this banner off. Oh. I finished one chapter and started on the next as far as editing goes. I've got 5 chapters and I'm hoping to finish. Honestly, I'm really hoping to finish this edit by the end of this stream. We'll see. I might have gotten further, except for Grumpy Cat back here keeps growling at Kitten because she wants to play, and he's like, fuck off. So I keep checking to make sure they're not going to get in a fight with each other. Now she's over playing with cords, so I guess she's okay. Let's see. Time does go by quick, I've noticed with the timer sometimes. Francesca got 124 words. Jeez, 124 words. Bit more words in a blog post. Awesome. Make a Firefly edit out 1,000 words. That's great. Also looking for stay-at-home kids activities on Pinterest. Awesome. I went to the kids' school yesterday because our kids are out until they changed this week to spring break rather than the week of Easter. And then the following week will be a at-home learning experience. So yesterday they allowed parents of kids to come in and pick up work packets filled with paperwork for them to do at home, which includes some internet-related stuff and some worksheets. And that's what my youngest was actually wanting to start on it yesterday, which is not surprising in a lot of ways, but at the same time it is, because she's weird. Sorry, she's playing with something beneath the desk, so I was trying to figure out what it was. And but yeah, they'll start on those packets today, even though they're technically on spring break, because that's my children for you. That's what they want to do. Let's see. Grayson added 288 words. That's awesome. Give it another minute, see if any more comments pop up. I don't think so, though. We're the only ones awake, guys. For those of you in the same time zone as I am, or even the time zone that's an hour earlier, Central Time, why? Why are you awake? Or have you not gone to bed? Or have you gone to bed and just woken up this early because you're just as insane as I am? Like, seriously, I'm curious. I want to know. Can you stop growling at her? You're being a butthead. She was in here first. She comes in here all the time. This is like the first time in months you've come in here. You're being a butt munch. I'll toss you out. And I'll close the door so you can't get back in. Thank you. Let's see, at-home learning experience like it better than what they have here, which is sweet nothing for school. Jeez. Well, they're thinking that the kids are going to be out of school until the end of March. However, they've already stated that it may continue past that, and if it does continue past that, they don't have any other extra work for the kids once that time period passed. The elementary school that my kids go to, especially with my oldest, because she is considered, is considered to have a learning disability. She has a one-on-one instructor, and because of the fact that they're more one-on-one, the lessons are kind of written daily based on what she has progressed to, if that makes any sense. And it makes it a little difficult to do writing plans and get them to students if they're not in school. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Just haven't gone to bed yet. Woke up early yesterday around 5, 6 a.m. Wow. I wake up at 6 a.m. anyways because my kids, but throughout the week, and then 8 on the weekends. That doesn't mean I want to wake up this early in the morning. 4:30, woke up at 2. Jeez. I'm trying to make it a better habit to get up this early every morning because I have noticed that I get more work done. But like last night, it was 11:30, almost midnight before I went to bed. So I'm running on however much sleep that is between that time and 3 a.m. So 3.5 hours, probably closer to 3 hours of sleep. I'll probably be taking a nap later today just because I'm tired. If I hadn't had a live stream today, honestly, I would have done the same thing I did yesterday, rolled over and turned off the alarm because, man, I'm tired. But thank you for being awake with me this early in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and get us set up for the next sprint because I've got some work I want to get done. And that means writing. So I'm hoping that once I finish this edit, I've got some stuff I need a beta read. And then I've got to go ahead and get started on the next novel. I've got to do a complete rewrite of it because it was also written in dual perspective like this one was. And I want to do a complete rewrite of it as well. Yikes. Just a lot going on. Anyways, let's do another writing sprint. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that is time, everyone. How did everybody do? I can't tell if what I'm hearing is wind or rain. I don't see any rain on the window, but that doesn't always mean anything because there's been times where it's raining on that side of the house and not on this side, and vice versa. So, feet itch. I don't know why. Okay. So how did everybody do? I am curious. That isn't enough sleep, Francesca. I believe it. I feel it so hard. That is a sign of sleep. I agree with Francesca. Time to go to sleep if you're doing on the keyboard. I'm on chapter 21 of 22. I think. Yeah, 21 of 22, and 21 isn't that long, so I'm hoping on the next 2 sprints to finish this. See. Played ambient music and it knocked me right out. Yeah, I believe it. That's the reason that this early in the morning, sorry, she's playing with a piece of carpet. Like a hunk of carpet stuff. So, oh well, she's amusing herself. I had to close the door and lock the grumpy cat out because when I picked him up, he got grumpy with me, and I'm like, yeah, that's not allowed. Get out. So I locked him out, by closing the door. What was I saying for that? I don't remember what I was saying. My feet really itch. Hello, Devin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Oh, what I was saying about ambient music. Last year for like the camp months, I would put on fireplace music, and I would use an app on my phone called Productivity Challenge Timer for the timer itself. That way we could listen to a fireplace while we wrote. And with it being this early in the morning for me, yeah, that's not going to work. I'll fall asleep to the sounds of a fireplace. So I am not going to be doing that this year. It was a fun thing to do during camp, though. Speaking of camp, is anyone doing camp this year? I am curious. Let's see. Naked Firefly is making breakfast. Awesome. Let's see. Francesca finished a blog post, took care of an awake kiddo. My kiddos are not awake and probably won't be for another couple hours, which is cool. Let's see. It's 5 o'clock here now for me, or just before 5 o'clock. And they probably will not wake up until closer to 8 unless I wake them up, which will make me happy because it'll give me more time to get writing done without having to worry about them. All right, have a good night, Grayson. Jeez, I can't talk today, apparently. Thank you for joining us, and have a good sleep. Sleep is starting to sound good. After this stream, I'll probably take a short nap, wake up with my 8 o'clock alarm, and then get more writing done. We'll see. River Wild on Nano. I used to love the Nano site, and I'm still going to be doing Camp Nano. Sorry, my foot is really itching, and I can't tell why. I think one of the cats scratched me earlier. But the new site is just really weird as far as camp stuff goes, so I don't know if I'll be officially doing camp, like on the sites and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But congratulations on doing camp, and go get some sleep. Being pressured into doing camp, I don't take no pressure. All right, let's go ahead and do another sprint. Go ahead and get everything set up. When I'm the only one on the screen, I don't really have a huge amount of stuff to talk about. So go ahead and get everything set up to go. I apparently cannot click stuff. Okay. No! Stop. That. There we go. Alright, so Devin, yes, the new nanosite sucks. Jeez, I just have to put this against the wall. I have mixed feelings about the nanosite, and I'll come back to those after we do this sprint. Let's go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that is time, everybody. I didn't realize that the screen had gone blurry. It is now officially raining here. I can actually hear it outside now. So it doesn't surprise me the screen's gone blurry. My internet's probably wonky. How did everybody else do? I finished editing and I started formatting the ebook version, which I will upload to the site so that it is done and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah. And then I can start formatting the paperback. And then get the information about page numbers to my cover artist so that I can get the paperback set up. Yay! Okay, so the new Nano site. For NaNoWriMo itself, I actually like the new Nano site. I do like the fact that it allows you to put more than one project throughout the year, so you can use it to track your word counts and see what you've been working on, and gives you those charts. I have spreadsheets that do that for me, so I don't really need it throughout the year, but it works for some people. Okay, I need to quit doing that. I'm shaking the desk. That being said, I don't think I'm going to like it for camp. I haven't really played around with it, but one of the things I liked about the campsite was that it was easy to figure out and edit details for your camp project and then go talk to people in a cabin. And I haven't seen, the little I did play around with the new site, I haven't seen anything that even suggests there's going to be cabins. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I just didn't find it yet. I don't know. But from what I could see, I can't find any cabins, which was the whole point, in my opinion, of Camp Nano, is that you could have fun writing with other people because of the cabins. So we'll see. All right. Awesome, Francesca. 20 words away from 52K. Amazing. That's awesome. Let's see. Naked Firefly is celebrating with you. Oh, I can show you what happened. So since my kitten discovered she can't get out, she started settling down instead of playing around. And now Mew Mew is, let's see if I can show this. Nope. She is under my desk in the scrap box. Sorry about the glare on that. Cameras aren't meant to show pictures on cameras. I know that. But she's now sleeping in the scrap box, so that's always fun. How did everybody else do? I'm probably going to do one more sprint before we wrap up for the day. I have to figure out what I'm going to work on the next sprint, because yeah, I don't know. Cats with boxes. It is their, what is it called? Your weakness. Your greatest weakness is, it's not nemesis. I don't know. It's too early in the morning. Can't figure it out. I think all cats are crazy about boxes. Almost every one of my cats, we have a bunch of cats here because we have a bunch of outdoor cats. I live on a farm, for those who don't know. We have dog, cats, ponies, and chickens, and ducks. So, yeah. But all of the cats at one point or another have slept in boxes. In fact, I have a cat scratch condo thingy, and I'm pretty certain if I put a box in my room right next to the cat condo, the cat would sleep in the box rather than the cat condo. Right now, she currently sleeps on one of the two bottom tiers with a cat condo when I go to bed. But that would probably change if I put a box in there for her to sleep in. Finish breakfast, start getting ready for start school. Awesome. It is still too early to do school stuff here. And I'm going to let my kids sleep as long as possible because that means I might be able to get a little more sleep too, because 3 hours is just not going to cut it. After the stream is over, I'm going to go take a nap. Usually when I know I have a stream in the morning, I go to bed a lot earlier, but I was working on a few things and just, yeah, never made it to bed. Woo. I feel like there was something else. Oh, has anyone else played with the Camp Nano site? Not the Camp Nano site, the Nano site, the new site, to see if there's cabins. Like I said, I haven't found them, but that doesn't mean they're not there because I haven't actually sat down to look for them either. I didn't know if maybe someone else had. God. It feels like there's something in my eye. I apologize. And of course, we got the plague, and everyone's like, don't touch your face. And that's when I noticed how much I touch my face. So, oops. But I also wash my hands a lot. And I don't go anywhere. How many people here don't go anywhere? Like, I can still count on, we're halfway through March. And I think I can still count on my fingers how many times I've actually left the house. A lot. A lot. Usually I left the house yesterday because I had to go pick up school packets. As far as I know, there are no cases of COVID-19 in my area. There has been cases reported in my state, but none within an hour's reach of me, and those who were found with COVID-19 came back with it from overseas and were quarantined when they got back. So quarantined and tested. So as far as I know, we're good for now. We'll see how this all plays out. Let's see. Here's your hand. See, I'm on for Camp Nano, but don't know if I'm going to do it at more than ever I am in well. Yeah, I have a friend who grew up in Puerto Rico and was homeschooled until he reached high school. And it was mostly because he lived in Puerto Rico until he moved back and started high school. And he's always homeschool your kids. It's so much better. I'm like, do you realize how much work goes into homeschooling kids? He's like, no, it's no work at all. I was like, no, it was no work for you when you lived on an island. Okay, there's a lot has changed in the past 20 years since then. And there's a lot more stuff. They actually track it more now. Like, you actually have to be registered. I have a friend of mine who kept his son out of school the past year because he was homeschooling, and he's actually probably going to be dealing with some shenanigery from the government soon because he wasn't his third as a homeschool student with the government. He's in 3rd grade, which means he's supposed to be doing standardized testing. Just because you're homeschooled here doesn't mean you don't have to do that kind of stuff. They still have stuff, they still have requirements they have to meet as a homeschool student here. Aren't following those requirements at all. Not even flipping close. Their idea of homeschooling was to hand a worksheet printed off the internet on an unknown site to their son and be like, here. And that was literally all they did for the day. That was their idea of homeschooling. There is so much work that goes into homeschooling that I am in awe of those who can do it, because I know I can't. I temper, and as I mentioned earlier, my daughter on one time, and I just am not the kind of person, my temperament is not the kind she needs, because I get frustrated way too easily, and then she'll get upset, and I know it, so I'm not a good person to be teaching her squat. So those who can do it, I applaud you wholeheartedly, because I can't. Not even, no, nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not gonna happen. So congratulations, Naked Firefly. You are amazing. Just saying. And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and do another sprint. Now that I've admitted that I'm a terrible, terrible parent and a terrible, I'm in NC, and they told me they had to be registered when do more stuff than that. So maybe stuff changed, or maybe stuff changed between when I was originally looking at it a couple of years ago, because NC told me a lot more than that. That's where I live, is North Carolina. There was like several things on this list that they had to do, and it also might be because of the fact that my oldest has a learning disability. That might be part of it now that I think about it. So the list I got might have had to do with that. Maybe. I'm not positive, because they gave me a page-long list of requirements needed when I was just looking and researching into what I could, if I could do homeschooling with my children. And again, that was several years ago. It just was easier for them to do public school, so that she could get that one-on-one that she needed. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Francesca. I would get, yeah, I am not a teacher by any means. Probably not a great parent either, but that's another story. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and do our last sprint before we run out of time to do so. And okay, I restarted that. Why is it blurry? I'm gonna close this and share the screen again. Let's try this. Right, share screen. Share. Everything is shared. Share. Share. Is it blurry again? Nope, it's not blurry. Okay, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time, everyone. That was our last sprint for the day. I finished formatting Damned and Desolate. I need to send an email to my cover artist to let her know the page numbers, the size of my paperback, and what kind of paper I plan on using, who I'm printing with, and all that fun jazz, which means I need to do a little bit of research. That'll be later for today. How did everyone else do if you were working on stuff? Thank you, Firefly. I'll have to look into that. I'm not considering it again, but I can pass the information on to a couple people I know who are. So, especially with the plague running around, some of them are now considering homeschooling forever. Not me. No, it's not for me. I love my kids. I really do. But apparently not that much. Should be writing, just found a great website. Open Culture 1550, 1,153 movies, online classes, and reading. Ooh, I'll have to check that out because there's a bunch of classics I want to see. Like, I've never seen Casablanca, and I really want to see it. And there's other movies that I can't think of off the top of my head that are also like black and white films that I want to see. And then there's also the movies like, I think they're considered noir. I'm not positive about this. You know the movies where it's a man typing at his typewriter and he's narrating the whole thing. He's talking about, then the dame walked in. And it's like a mystery that he has to solve. I've only ever seen like the clips of him typing and saying, and then she walked in. I want to know, A, what kind of movies those are, and B, the names of some of them, because I want to see something like that. I want to watch those. A good example is the one that's I realize that it's not possible. It's probably not a real movie, but the one featured on Home Alone, with You Filthy Animal. Yeah, movies like that are the kind I want to see. So I need to check out that website. So 52K words happen. Awesome. Yay. I'm glad waking up early was worth it. I've got a lot of plans for today, and I have to write a lot of words still. So waking up early. Yay. Yay. Normally I'd be more thrilled because normally I've had more sleep than this. These ears are starting to bother me. Let's see. Need to see Casablanca. Sunset Boulevard might be it. I really have no idea what the name of it is, and they're detective movies. Definitely. Okay. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to look up that website and see. Might do that after this. Take a break because I succeeded. I finished Damned and Desolate. Yay me. I finished editing it. Did get 2.5 chapters edited. Finished on their break before moving on to something else. Awesome. I'm glad. Yay. Getting things done. Woo. Alrighty, guys. I didn't realize there's 2 different people answering. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. I'm tired. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it, even if it's not legit. It's legit enough. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me this early in the morning or mid-morning for some of you. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I'm going to go take a quick nap, like an hour to 2 hour long nap, before I come back here and do this all over again and do more writing because I got things to do. Woo. All right. I will see everyone next time. I'll be back here next week at 4 a.m. Eastern time. I'll probably post in the Discord chat again I am not part of the AuthorTubers Facebook group anymore. That's another story for another day. So nothing really bad happened. Just meh. Don't feel like talking about it. All right. And on that note, I'm going to take off, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye, everyone.